Good morning, guys. Good morning, guys. Granny's trying to get herself together. Good morning, Malika. Granny's trying to get herself together, y'all. Granny got to go to the gym today. Well, I don't got to, but that's what I'm doing. Well, no, I got to because I'm finna beat my mod in this 30, 60, 90-day challenge, y'all. Yeah, just doing the gym thing. Preparing for my grandchildren to come over Friday if things go right. They want to have game night on YouTube with Granny. They done peaked my game night, so they want to be part of it. Good morning, Nisha. So I don't know what I'm gonna do, but they don't understand. They're only 11, so they think anybody on YouTube is like famous. They're 11. What you know what? Not famous, but you know what I'm saying. So, and then they think it's ultimately cool. Not famous, but you guys understand. Then they think it's like so cool that their granny is a YouTuber. So I'm hoping that I have a good turnout for that. It's not going to be anything spectacular, or, anything like that. But just my grandchildren will be there. Just trying to make it. They want to be involved. We're the guys starting to do it. I don't know, but I ain't got no game. I ain't got none of that. But we're gonna do it. We're gonna figure it out, child. Just give them something to bring back and talk about with their friends. That's all. Everybody deserves to have a little glory moment. And to an 11-year-old, that's cool. Guess what, guys? I was on YouTube with my grandma. My grandma's a YouTuber. So as much as that's nothing to us, that's a cool little thing to them. How are you doing, Nisha? How are you doing, Malika? Listen, Granny's parts don't never be right. That just does something. Y'all see that? Hold on. I usually part my hair with a chopstick, y'all. I tell no lie. Asian people have chopsticks in their house. I usually part my hair with chopsticks. It just ain't right. My baby hairs do kind of funny things. So my part kind of can't really be even because when I let it down, my hair is so fine and my baby hairs. So I can't explain it, y'all. It's a lot. Because on one side I got a calick, the other side I don't. If y'all know what a calick is, who knows what a calick is? Granny has a calick. Granny's a little mixed breed. So a lot of times people with a different texture hair won't quite understand what a calic is. A calic is, I don't want to call it a Caucasian thing, but anybody with, a different, more of a softer grade of hair, a calic is where your hair just kind of sticks out naturally on its own, or, That's what a calick is. So when I let my hair down, when I go to wear my hair down and it dries, the calick will be, so I have to work my parts around the calick. Child, Mr. Rip Van Winkle, I am a granny. I am a granny, baby. Does this granny want to have more children? A lie you told. But those that are curious, I mean, it would definitely be a safety issue at this age. I cannot hit that mark. I'm gonna have to get that chopstick, y'all. I mean, I'm only going to the gym. How perfect does it have to be? I just need a gym hairdo, y'all. But now, what was I saying? But yes, Granny can still have kids. Would Granny have kids? No way, never. At this age, you are definitely trying some things. Hello, Rasheen. Thank you, honey. Granny trying to give herself a gym hairdo, child. I can't. I just need something quick. I might just re-braid it, y'all. Do some little quick sloppy braids. Granny just likes quick, easy hairdos. I know I need a gym partner too. I'm about to go to the gym with my sis, but that kind of really ain't a gym partner. No distaste or disgust to my sis. But she's had a stroke now, so what she used to be able to do in the gym is a lot different than what she's actually doing now. Salah, happy Thursday, Salah. You going to the gym? Granny's going to the gym. It's her day off. I ain't got no mentoring to do. Well, I do got mentoring to do today. Today I had a. So this is what I do. I do 8 hours throughout the week, after work type thing, and then Thursdays I mentor a little bit more full mode, open mode, and I can devote a little bit of my time and move around. And Thursday's a fun day. Well, sometimes I'll take the kids somewhere, a group or one or whatever. I don't know. There's a video somewhere on my thing where I took the children to a petting zoo, a petting place. Now, what? So I tried different things. But today, I don't know what, I don't know. I got a lot to do, y'all. I can't put as much as I like to say, hey, I have this game plan, it could change at any given time. Oh, I'm going to the gym, Nisha. Patricia, good morning. Oh, I'm definitely going to the gym. That there's a strong yes. That's where I'm prepared to go right now. So I'm just trying to figure out, regardless what, if I mentor or not, I still got children I got to take to work, stuff like that. Not my children. When I mentor, I still have things I got to do. I'm just trying to figure out how much time I'm going to devote to that because I got some things I want to do in my own personal life, for my own personal self. Do you talk in third person off camera? Ask yourself that. What do you think Granny is? Do you think Granny's a different type of person than you? Just help me to figure it out. I'm just trying to figure out what you're saying. When you say something to me, make it make sense. That's all I ask. So you're cooking out today? Sala, I ain't cooking today. I'm waiting for my grandkids to come. They might come tomorrow. And we eat different. Even my grandkids eat different. So what I will probably do, certain things my children like me to make. That's right. Talk nice to Granny. What the heck? So I'll most likely make a pizza. Just certain things are tradition for us when we get together. I'm renting out the movie theater. I will be doing that tonight. I'm gonna rent it out so we can go see that movie Saturday. I have to ask them what that gosh darn movie's called again, y'all. Do anybody remember what that movie's called? That they said they wanted to go see? Well, I should probably do that this morning. Because if I don't do it, I ain't gonna remember. Oh, BBL, I'm just trying to figure it out. Like, who? I don't talk in third person. Why would I be doing that? Sometimes y'all just ask me questions and I be like, what do you mean by that? My thing is, I answer anything. Just please make it make sense. That's all I ask. Please make it make sense. Just please make it make sense. I want to be able to answer the question. So if you make it make sense, I'll be able to give you an answer. Cam, Tandra, why are you sorry, baby? Oh, Granny ain't ugly. Don't nobody on here even believe that. Even if you came on here and tried to tell that, like I said, if y'all gonna say something, please say something that's Granny ain't the most beautiful woman, but Granny do understand that she's a beautiful grandma, okay? Granny is a naturally beautiful woman. Granny, y'all don't never see Granny rock no makeup. None of that. For her age, wrinkles and all, this Granny knows she's a beautiful woman. Hello, Richard. Hello, country. Oh, and by the way, let me put you up on this. It's not my beauty on the outside, just like Patricia said. Let me, just so you know the type of woman I am. It's not the beauty on the outside I'm impressed with. It's the beauty on my inside. A beauty on my inside is amazing. So would you take time to get to know Granny? You know these things. That's why people like Granny. Because this lady here has a heart of gold. Running man, you still woke up this morning with no respect, huh? Make that conversation, listen, every conversation you have, make it count for something. Every conversation you have, please make it count for something. Hello, Richard, Richard, Richard. What are you guys up doing this fine Thursday? I can see you, Bronx Tail. Did you comment and maybe Granny didn't read the comment? I'm sorry. Y'all, I hate hair. I don't like hair touching me. If y'all notice, Granny will always have her hair up. Yes, honey, I'm having an amazing day. I hope you have a more amazing day. I wanted to get a better idea of your morals. Could you please provide your profession, body count, and religion? Therefore, if you're asking those type of questions, if you want to see what type of person I am, go back and watch my videos. I think you'll be quite impressed. Get my real backstory. Get my real backstory. Let me just tell you this, and I use this as a PowerPoint. Granny been in the streets a long time. Granny ain't been in the streets for a while. Granny's also managed stores. Granny also has had a child that she turned into a model and an actor, and he did a commercial in his first year. I put him there. I put him there. I had to learn photography. Just know my child hung with stars before he hung with anybody. Just letting you know. I ain't bragging, but I'm just letting you know what I'm capable of a person as a person. If I want something or I'm working towards something. So what are you trying to see my drive, big dog? Yeah, that's right. We've experienced stuff that a lot of people won't. That's right. And I made it all happen. And now here I am working part time, just mentoring children. So does that give you a clue to who I am? Was that answer good enough? Oh, you ain't expect that, did you? You ain't expect that, did you? Yeah, that ain't the answer you wanted, was it? Well, you wanted what? What? Yeah, I'm a whole success story. Yeah, so therefore, Granny learned a lot. And Granny experienced a lot that most won't. So she turns around and she uses that knowledge to help guide the other youth in the community. I have very good morals. I come from a parent of two homes. I come from a manly man, a man of all men that has done nothing but help people all the way until the time he went to heaven. So, yes, I came from the best. Well, I mean, if it wasn't exactly what you was asking for, I mean, I gave you a whole rundown of my life, my morals. Pay attention. I mentor other people's children. I financially take care of other adults, elderly people, whatever it is. My heart is big. My heart is. So I don't know what you're trying to walk in here and say, but learn about me, okay? Just learn about me. We ain't got to go through this. Just learn about me. Life could be that simple. I'm just saying. Because whatever you trying to come in here and say, reassure you're in the wrong place. Reassure you're in the wrong place. Oh yeah, and big dog. I put myself on the back burner for other people's children. I sacrificed my retirement and everything for other people's children. Yeah, yeah, I do, and I don't even get paid for it. So that's how my morals are. Hello, AJ. Oh yeah, and I also have a job. I have my own children. I have grown children with autism. I have grandchildren. Like, where do you want me? Where do you want me to go with this? Yeah, you ain't expect that. Yeah, yeah, that ain't the answer you thought you was gonna get. That's what that is. Hello, Royal Jules. No, because here's the thing. Because you could have just sat back. No, no, I know what you was doing. No, I know what you was doing. Don't try to reword it. I know what you was doing, but had you just sat back and listened, you'd have seen where my morals was. But you want to come in here and you won't see what you want, and you want somebody to stop and dedicate some time to sincerely you and you alone, instead of just falling back and listening and be like, well, let me see what's going on here. You wanted me to devote that time to you because once again, all the answers you got, you really wasn't expected. But since we're here, we're here. Why don't you ask my people how I am? Why don't you go back and watch my past videos? Yeah, looks could be deceiving. This deep voice could be deceiving. Because that's crazy. Because while you're sitting here asking me, I'm talking about other people's children, helping other people's children. That's crazy. Anyways, happy Thursday, guys. So, Granny is trying to figure out, back to what I was saying, Granny is trying to figure out what she is going to do nice for herself today. As everybody knows, I always put myself on the back burner for everybody. So I'm starting to do things for myself. And they might be small, little, tiny things. But I feel I'm deserved at least that. I have to have something for me. I have to do something I enjoy. Which, of course, the things I enjoy are going to be a little bit different than probably what other people like. But I still have to enjoy them. Love your hair. Happy 4th of July. Oh, you watching some fireworks? Yeah, no, Granny does basic stuff. She'll have the massage lady come over. Certain things I'm gonna do for myself, but there's a lot more I do want to do for myself. So I'm just trying to fit it all in. I feel kind of bad because I'm cutting back on the mentoring time a little bit, but I feel actually really bad about that. I don't want to lie, I feel really bad about that. But at the same time, I'm like, what am I getting? One thing we don't do in Granny's chat, we don't argue. We don't do none of that. We don't do none of that. This is a happy place. This is a nice place. We don't do that here. We would love to have you here. We would definitely love to have you here. I don't do nothing too exciting over here to anything because once again I just told you what my life consists of. So you're not gonna really see like this major wow factor on Granny's page, because I am consistent in what I do, and that's what I do, and that's it. I hate the 4th of July. My dogs go absolutely ridiculous. Child, I know. Oh, don't even remind me. Yes, we'd love to have you here. Give me a second. I just find it odd that you're going to go to somebody's page and ask about their morals. That kind of threw me off. Like, that's not like a random, that's not like an ordinary, everyday. That's like me going to the corner store or at work and telling somebody, hey, I'm just trying to see what your morals are like. They're going to be like, what? That's not like should I say, that's not like everyday beginning conversation. Because what you do, you get to see somebody's morals. You just sit back and listen and watch and keep game. Nobody does that in real life. Thank you, Rain. Yeah, actually, I am. I'm a cool granny. I exercise. I do a lot of things. So I think it was just your question that threw us off because that was kind of a different question. Patricia says this is a safe place with real exchanges of life. Major facts. Samoan, hey, happy Thursday. Moving to the Midwest this weekend. I thought it was next weekend you were trying to do it. Yeah, Granny's getting ready to go to the gym too, Samoan. Why do I have my timelines messed up? I thought that was next weekend. Simone, I don't know. You gotta keep your mind in Granny, because Granny, listen, Granny's plate is so full, baby. Granny can't even keep up with the days of the week, y'all. I'll be on here talking about. I think I said yesterday, Saturday twice. You know how I say Happy Thursday, Happy Wednesday. Granny's just in the building. She don't know nothing. You know, so weird, y'all. Let's talk about this thing I do with my hair. Nobody brings up body counts or things like that in person for a conversation. I was a little concerned about that. Yeah, that body count question, that didn't feel right. I don't know about that. I mean, what you trying to see? You think Granny got a zero bad body count? You want me to lie? Listen, I'm a grown woman. I was a baddie. You think I got a zero body count? Come on now. Granny was a boss and ain't never, listen, Granny keeps it real. Since we want to talk about it, listen, one thing, this what people love me for. Granny loves to give life examples and teachings and lessons. Listen, we want to talk about body counts. In all reality, Granny was a boss. Granny didn't lay up because she had to. Granny laid up because she wanted to. What you think I have two partners? I'm a grown woman with children. Come on now. Granny lived her best life. Okay? She regrets nothing. If I had to do it all over again, I'd be all in the paint. Granny was a baddie. Hey, Bronx Tail. Trying to figure out my body count. Do it even matter? Put it like this. Could you even get away with and do the things that I did? Could you? Just know this. When you've been in a position of power, certain rules don't apply to you. And that's a true statement. Ain't nobody ever told Granny, oh, your body count's too high. I can't be there. Ah. Listen, will you guys tell this person Granny respects her body? Listen, you can have a high body count and still respect your body. I know that might seem weird, but I guess it would depend on the person. Just know this. Granny chose one thing, so she didn't have to use her body. How about that? Granny chose a certain profession, so she didn't have to use her body. I keep telling you, I didn't lay up because I had to. I laid up because I wanted to. So get the respect in that. Listen, this granny here wouldn't change nothing. Wouldn't change nothing. If I could do it all over again, I'd do it the exact same way. Granny is kind of like a pioneer woman, if you would. For women, she's like a pioneer woman. That's why Granny's out here trying to get all these young ladies to move a certain way. It's not about doing what Granny did. It's about holding a certain type of respect for yourself and expecting people to treat you a certain way and making them treat you that way. I ain't had a girlfriend in 3, 4 years. I'm saving myself right now. Let me see. How long has it been since Granny had a boyfriend? Let me do the math. Hold on. I'm gonna need some fingers, y'all. Hold on. Granny gotta get her fingers out. A serious boyfriend. Probably 13 years. Granny done dated since then. Hey guys, she's my girlfriend. Yeah, Granny didn't date it. But Granny actually ain't had a boyfriend. I understand you only get one or two loves. So even if I'm gonna date and you are gonna be around my family and stuff, you gotta be a certain type of person to Granny. Now if I knock you down after hours and that's one thing. But Granny don't even do that too tough no more. Cause once again, Granny, I mean you want the truth in it? Granny's a grown woman and been pretty her whole life. But it's a difference to the ones you bring home. And at this age, I've always held myself. That's kind of different. When you're Granny, dating for Granny was always kind of different because, a man would want to be a man. But Granny was in a certain type of position, so a lot of men couldn't be men. 13 years is very hard alone. Why are you not looking for a new man? No, Granny's dated, don't get it wrong, but you don't love them all. You can't love them all, baby. I'm a grown woman. I ain't got to have creep moves. Listen, you think I ain't had creep moves as a young girl? Everything there is to do in life, Granny has already done. If Granny wanted to have a man right now, Granny could have a man. A lot of girls didn't fit the standard of a woman to me, and they were girls. And girls are two different things. Yeah. Granny don't need a man, baby. A man don't define. Granny used to be a boss, baby. So my mind frame is totally different. I don't need a man to pay bills. I don't need a man to hold my hand. I don't need a man to support me. I'm a tomboy. I've been around men my whole life. So I really, really, really move totally different. Only thing ladylike about me is I have private parts. That's it. I have private parts. I've been on my own for 30 years. I'm 57. I mean, Granny has options. Listen, even with Granny coming from the streets, Granny's dated police officers. even while she was in the streets. I've dated men with big houses, big businesses, big everything. I've dated the best of the best in the streets. But once again, that don't define Granny because Granny was a boss. So Granny, at the end of the day, Granny's a little rough around the edges. Man wants a lady to be a lady. Granny's a little bit too headstrong just to even date any man. Because one thing you can't do is make a man feel like less of a man. So therefore, the man that comes before me has to be a alpha male because I'm an alpha female. So if you're not going to be stronger than me, it ain't gonna work. I'm just talking about mentally and everything. What am I using? I'm doing this. You guys see the difference in Granny's skin? It's not like, can anybody notice a difference in my skin? You look very nice to be in your late 50s. Granny, I know they were on you heavy. But you know what, Real Jules? This is it. Everybody, I was a different kind of beautiful, and that's just because I was foreign, so I always had a different look. This is a Foreo bear, by the way. I'm doing a review on this for you, and I'm trying to show you guys. You guys might have missed the video, but I'm trying to show you what can happen if you're faithful when you use a facial toning device. If anybody can tell the difference when I first got on here from now, and I got like really bad lighting right now, so it's showing every wrinkle, everything. But I actually haven't used this for 3 days. You use it every day, some of them you can't use every day, blah, 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 but it will tighten up your face. I'm sorry, I'm jumping around on comments. Skin is glowing on fleek. It will be in a minute. Oh, why my face glows? You guys reminded me. Do you guys know what I wash my face with, right? Give me a second. Let me get myself. I'm not ready, y'all. I got a desk. I don't know why I just didn't use my desk. Now I feel like a complete goofy. As much sense as Granny got, child, Granny ain't got it together. Don't nobody judge me. I only use green alcohol on my face, guys. If I use any type of alcohol on my face, and the reason I have to do it, Granny's face gets real oily. I don't know why I didn't use my desk. That's like so ghetto. I could have thought this out better. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna drag everything to the couch. Look, imagine having so much knowledge and still doing goofy-ish. But the reason my face glows is because I use camel milk soap. Came from look, my braids ain't right. It came from a camel's data. Plenty more fish in the sea. I just need to get my line ready. That's right. There's fish out there. When you're dating when you're younger, you're dating for different things. You're dating because you're out there. Our bodies are made biologically to do certain things. So when you're young, you're willing to accept a lot because you're looking for something different when you're young. And You're kind of looking for what you're attracted to and all that other stuff, because you're in breeding season when you're young. But even though Granny went through that phase, that yeah, that's right, I was on it too. I had the finest. But at the end of the day, dating for Granny was always kind of different because, to date a man below me, you could only be a one nighter. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna date Granny and work for Granny? Like, what we doing here? Like, it had to make sense. So since Granny was rough, of course, Granny always had to get the rougher man. Because once again, Granny's rough. So I would have a rougher man so we kind of equal it out a little bit. Every man and woman was true love. And when they ready to settle down, true love was always around the corner. Listen, we loved them all. Well, Granny ain't love them all. I ain't gonna lie. Like Granny's last baby daddy, she didn't love him. He worked for her. Even though now he's a whole boss. But that's how it go. That's how it go. And I ain't loving none of them, to tell you the truth. I loved them all the same. I ain't love them at all. Granny learned what love was. Granny was in a real relationship from the time she was, well, it wasn't real at the time, but from 12 to late 20s, mid 20s. Granny had already had a baby by 2 children by a man and been in a long relationship. So I already know what love is. And I know you only get a couple of them. So since Granny was in a different position, there weren't really a lot of men that could match Granny. And then when Granny dated those men, a man at what age wants a woman to be a woman? And when you're a boss and your woman's a boss, kind of don't work out right. Because it's a power struggle without being a power struggle. Everybody's watching everybody's numbers, everybody's watching each other make point. Well, Granny ain't gonna fall short out there. So Granny was always just ending up being the stronger one out of all the men she dated. And when that happens, a man's like, and I'm turned off because I'm like, so Granny just kind of did what she did, and she didn't love nobody because she realized what it was. He got burned a lot. Like my last boyfriend I had. And then Granny always had to kind of date a little bit younger. Not that I had to. I take that back. Granny did. Because once again, Granny being in a certain position in life, I was looking for a certain thing. That's why I say, in different ages of your life, you're looking for different things. Granny was really, really bad. Bad. Granny was bad. So all men were like, but the ones, I always try to get somebody in my line of field. Because at the end of the day, I got to have something in common with you. So just like now, Granny dating older, I need an experienced man. Everybody can judge me and say what they say, but Granny spent a lot of her life in the streets. It don't matter about her being in corporate America. You can't take that part away. The other part of Granny, just because she don't do that no more, she's still here. You understand what I'm saying? She's still here. So therefore, I need a man that could understand my mentality because my thinking's because of the things I've done in life and the places I've been in life, it's changed who I am as a person. So, that's what makes me not the soft, delicate female I should be. You throw them things like that and I learn way more. But it's always a life lesson. Oh, it true is. It sure is. It sure is. 8 different times. Now, Granny ain't have a lot of that time. Granny, one time she did. I ain't gonna lie, one time she did. Well, I don't even know. Well, I'm gonna tell you what happened. So Granny's baby daddy, Granny, Granny is shared lesson. Oh yeah, and when you're washing your face with the camel milk soap, you have to let it dry on there. So that's where Granny's at. I've dealt with a bunch of girls I'm sure I could snag, but the thing is, I didn't want them to be my wife. I didn't pursue anything. A hood TT. Oh no, Granny TT. I've been around stars. So yeah, I'm just not the hood TT baby. Granny's been around a lot of things that you might not never get to be around. That's why I'm example. Anyway, so Granny was messing with her baby's daddy, and he came to me one day. Listen, Granny don't lie. One thing Granny don't lie about nothing. He's like, hey, something ain't right. And Granny don't know because Granny ain't never had any of those problems. So for me to be experienced on VDs and stuff like that, I'm not the queen of that. So I don't even know how that works. He's like, hey, well, this ain't looking right. So Granny had that check. We ain't making appointments. We ain't doing nothing. We're going to the doctor. And, it's like pull up doctor, Basically, if you have money, you can get done whatever you need to get done. So we pulled to the doctor. We're not getting no tests. We're not getting none of that. I tell the doctor, hey, I take the baby's dad with me at the time was just somebody I was just, being messy with. That's the word I'll use. And he was like, hey, such and such and such is wrong with me. We got shots and we went home and we was fine. So Granny ain't, Granny ain't had a lot of experience on that level, but do you want me to say I ain't never had nothing? I don't want to be no lie. We just went and got shots right away and we was good. So, listen, Granny don't want to lie to nobody. Now, I ain't never had no 8. I don't know about all that. But I think it's different for men. I think, because men maybe might, I've hung with all men, so I know what, men and women are doing the same thing, but Granny didn't slip like that too often. I had a bad habit when I was younger, dating DD. After 3 kids, I realized that life ain't it. No, I get it. I get it. But you know what I'm saying? But that was a norm to me, Bronx, because, you date what you're in. But then it was weird, when I was dating police officers and stuff like that, people are like, but it goes to show, listen, they don't even care. Even now, Granny dated a police officer not that long ago. I've dated probably 6. And I tell them what I did, and they're like, you're in medical school now? That is great. I'm glad to hear that. One of my children are in that field. I wish this stuff would dry. Listen, Granny got a life story just like everybody else. She ain't perfect. She did goofy stuff. That's why I don't hide it. It ain't nothing to hide. You ain't got to research nothing. The story's here. That's what makes me able to mentor the type of youth I mentor because Granny's been in the streets. Granny's also changed her life. Granny is an example of just because you've done certain things don't mean you're total trash. Don't mean you're disposable. It doesn't mean you can't elevate. Granny should be or in prison. But here I am mentoring someone's children. You know what I'm saying? I mentor other people's children. Oh, I was a wild one, y'all. Granny was a wild one because Granny had a couple dollars to throw around, and I, I was a boss. That's it. I regret nothing. I loved it all. Me and my kids was talking about it the other day, and I'll let you know they're very proud of their mom. They're very, very, very proud of their mom because they know I went into a male dominated field and I dominated it, a black male dominated field, and I dominated. And to see any woman with that type of power, that's why women fail to realize I'm really on your team. I'm on you ladies' team because Granny's been a certain type of woman. So she wants to see you women power up. You ain't got to do what Granny did, but I'm proof of you don't have to lay up for money. I'm proof of you don't have to go and be unhoused and not be able to afford your bills. Drive is drive. Drive is drive. It's not, either you have it or you don't. Either you have the will to live better or you don't. It ain't that's why I use myself as an example. I never tell anybody to take the path I did because the path I did ain't for anybody. It's especially a woman. So I never once, like my children, don't do none of that. For what? They notice, they understand the dangers in it. They've seen it firsthand. So no, my children ain't in the streets. They're rough. They're rough. My one thing I will say, and I tell everybody, my children are a little savage. They do not disrespect their elders. They have hearts of gold, but if it got to go down, they have no problem bringing the rain. That's all I'm saying. But Granny's a tomboy, so that's kind of how it works out. That's amazing, Granny, that you know that your children are proud of you. Yeah, because growing up, they seen what it's like for their friends not to have no food in the refrigerator, not to really have the clothes they wanted. Not just when you're growing up as kids, silly things mean things that kind of don't mean things. And it was like that for us too. So a lot of things that my kids watched their friends endure, it was never an issue for them. They had the biggest houses, they had the best cars. Whatever they needed, they had. Like they had four parents in the house, so they appreciate not feeling the struggle that everybody else. I put everything about me on the side so my children just live a regular life. I didn't want to have a daughter that had to lay up with men for clothes. I didn't want to have a son that went into the streets and had to do this or had to do that because his mom was a young mother and now he had to help her pay bills. No, no, no. So Granny did whatever she had to do to make sure her children felt as if they were living a normal life with their mother having a 9 to 5. And I'm going to tell you this. And if anybody's ever watched my other videos, sometimes there's a such thing as doing too much for your children. And that's something Granny might have did. Granny might have done a little too much for her children. Because now, I'm going to tell you like this is going to be hard to date any of my daughters. It's going to be hard because you can't have a mom that's been a certain type of power player or provided a certain type of way. And now, regardless how old you are, you have this in your life and then go, you see what I'm saying? So I feel bad for whoever has to date them ladies. Just like Granny, just because Granny's experienced so much and done so much, it's going to take a certain type of man to move my emotions. It will really take a certain type of man. That's why Granny kind of prefers somebody that's been through something but got it together. Because we got to have some common ground. We got to have common ground. Without common ground, what are we? And it just so happens that Granny took a different path than most women. I regret nothing. I do it all over again. Yes, but at one point, My daughter had, a lot of people don't know this. My daughter had cervical cancer. You know, I had a kid at freaking 15. I wasn't actually going to cuss, you know. It did sound like it. You know, Granny had kids young. By 19, Granny already had 2 kids, a household. Granny had her own house. And she was, what, 17? Fully furnished, cars. Granny learned at a young age. Let me tell you what made me go into the streets. Let's talk on that. Yes, Jack, getting loose like I did too much for my 2 sons. Tammy, there's such thing as doing too much for your children. Your children do have to feel some sort of struggle. I'm just letting you know. If they do not feel that certain struggle, you've missed your mark. So sometimes we're so busy providing because that's what our heart tells us to do. Sometimes we're doing too much. Yes, you guys, let's get those likes up. So anyways, just for a lot of people that might not know Granny, my teeth are lovely. Well, these aren't my finished teeth. They're uneven and all that. But if you'd have seen how many sets of teeth I had and surgeries and stuff like that, I'm pretty decent right now. Granny don't want to go any further and put her regular teeth on, her permanent teeth, because Granny don't even know if that's what she wants to do. They're this bright, white, ugly crap. Granny kind of wants gold teeth again, so or rose gold or something different. Don't judge me. I am who I am. White teeth. I haven't had white teeth in so long. I feel really awkward. It does not feel like me. Earl Jules, Granny don't like these teeth. As is your skin. My skin has that glow because of the soap I use. I don't want to lie to nobody. Camel milk soap, guys. Do you guys see the difference in how my skin looks now compared to when I first got on? So if I was to stay faithful and do this every day, I'd be like, I don't know. I don't know. I did this because my daddy went to heaven and this was something he wanted to work on with me because I had gold teeth, I had so many different type of metals teeth for so long. So when he went to heaven, I'm like, okay, I'm due for daddy. And just know Granny ain't happy. This is not me. I actually don't feel comfortable. I don't like it. Like right now when I'm sitting here doing this video and I see these teeth, I'm like, I don't like it. I don't want to lie to nobody. I don't like it. I don't even feel like I'm looking at myself. I really don't. I've had different metals in my mouth so long where this is not me. When I look in the mirror, I don't see me. I see a girl that looks like me looking like someone else. I don't see me. So I'm just saying. It's not like I had them type of teeth for like 1 or 2 years. I had them type of teeth for over half of my life. So anyways, Granny had a baby. I'm going to smoke a cigarette off to the side, you guys. Don't judge me. I'm not perfect. Yes, I do know. Yes, I'm a health freak, so it's odd I'm doing it. But I'm human. So anyways, what was I saying? Granny had a baby at 15. She realized at 15, I'm like, wow. Married people are struggling. Evan, how about you say happy Thursday, Granny? I was Gen X, parents work, so I was basically feral. I jumped off the porch at 14, had my first baby at 17, had 3 kids by 23, but I never quit school. I graduated with my class. Well, Granny quit school, but then she went back and went to beauty school. But the way it worked where I was, there was also an option for salon management. So I went for salon management and beauty school. Then I ended up being a master beautician. And that's why Granny knows little beauty hacks and things like that, hair hacks, skin hacks. My thing is black hair. I can do any type of hair, but natural black hair, I know how to grow, treat, all of that, and I'm a black woman, so black children, of course, I'm going to gravitate to that. I've done weaves and things like that, but I'm more of the natural hair. But I can do any type of hair. I'm a beast with the scissors. But anyways, that's how Granny got into management. Okay, now let's go back. So Granny had a baby at a young age. Granny, no, Evan, who? Granny's a bad example? That's a lie. Granny's a very good example, so I know you cannot be talking to Granny. Just check her community wall and you'll see she was a baddie for her entire life. I was a baddie. I was a baddie, I'm not gonna lie. Granny was very gifted. Evan, let me see who's Evan. Let me get Evan out of here. Yeah, because I'm like a whole Evans line. I'm like a whole example of what change could really do. So, anyways, let me jump ahead. We're ignoring the trolls. Granny realized at 15, oh, okay, well, grown-ups are struggling to pay bills and, married couples and, boyfriend and girlfriend and single women. And, I seen life for what it was. When you're that young, I seen all my, I don't want to say friend girls, because Granny never really had friend girls, but they were just girl associates. And I see they kind of had boyfriends around, or they had to do this, or it is what it is. We're going to call a thing a thing. And Granny decided she didn't want to be that girl. I didn't want to be that girl. I wanted to be respected in a certain way. I wanted to be seen a certain way. Hey, bad tooth. And Granny was raised up as a tomboy. I think that's kind of what led her into the decision to go into the streets at a young age. Because I was raised on a farm. I was with my dad every day. We did man stuff, so that was already kind of edged in there. So when I'm looking at the girls, and no disrespect to any lady on here, Granny doesn't think she's better. None of that. Just understand that Granny just chose to be a pioneer. And that's only because I was already a tomboy. So I'm sitting here looking and I'm like, well, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I just want to be more independent. I want to run with the boys. It's just, it was what it was. So Granny, 15, she's like, no, she's not going to do that. She's not going to depend on others. She's not going to have her children run around snotty nose. Granny's going to be a boss. That's what Granny's going to do. And therefore, it was written, and Granny went to the streets, and Granny was a boss, and it happened. And it happened quite quickly. Granny just happened to be made for that type of thing. And I think, once again, it's all because Granny was always around men. So that was a comfort zone. Granny, when I say Granny's a tomboy, she's really a tomboy. I'm on here like this, but you get me around a group of men, if my voice were a lot deeper and you had a mask on, you would really think I was a man, because that's my comfort zone. So anyways, Granny is beautiful ASF. Thank you, honey bun. So Granny went to the streets. Granny never used her body. Granny was a boss. Granny was better than a lot of the men she knew. They were still on the block doing simple things. Granny was doing big girl things, and Granny loved it. Granny loved the fact that the men had when I pull up, you gotta, everybody at the corner store hang, and this is what people fail to realize. The game ain't never changed for nobody. People are like, oh, Granny, you're old. No. When you pull up to the hood, the block, the corner store, it's always the coolest out there. There's always the whatever. And Granny didn't want to be the type. Listen, Granny didn't want to be known as a 304. If she was 304, and it's because she wanted to, not because she had to. So when Granny pulled up, she was known as a power player. So even the best of the best had to acknowledge Granny. And that's what made Granny feel good. And that's what made Granny go harder in the game, because I like that respect. I wanted to be respected in that form or that fashion by anybody who ran across me. I like the fact that the women are sitting there. Yeah, that's right. You see me pulling up in my brand new whip. You see it. You know what I'm doing. You know how I'm moving. I'm doing things your man ain't even doing. That's right. I like that. And I wish a lot of women would have been a little bit more gung-ho with me, but I realized that what Granny was doing wasn't really made for women. So I never tried to, come on, guys, come do this with Granny. No, I just ran with the boys. But you see me, I'm a boss. You see me, I'm out here with your man. Your man is below me. You know what I'm saying? Your man catered to me. Your man making sure I ain't pumping gas in those stores. I ain't even, I just pull up, everybody run to the car, you know, everybody dress me, my children, because once again, you got to respect it because I'm like a whole thing. My children were superstars. When you're in that position of power, everybody loves you. Everybody loves you, your children, your car, your grass. There ain't nothing nobody won't do for you. You ain't gotta do chores. You ain't gotta clean your own house. You ain't gotta do nothing. I will trick on Granny. No. I'm saying, it's just you're a boss. You're a major player. Granny, I'm telling you, Granny just recently started driving herself around. A lot of things that people have done every day, Granny just recently started doing, and Granny don't like it. Granny realizes it's not for everybody. Every time listen, my gas tank will be on E, because it'll start on F and end up on E. You know why? Because Granny has to pump her own gas right now. I can still pull up to any corner store and get that same treatment, but now Granny just shops at different stores. So yeah, I ain't gonna lie, there's still times I go to the hood, so I ain't gotta do some of them things. I ain't gonna lie. But Granny's different now and does different things. So every time I go to pump gas, I'm like, every time I go to drive myself, I'm not saying I've never driven myself. That would be a lie. Granny put a lot of man out in the car in her lifetime. Because anytime that phone rang, Granny was on it. Granny was on it. I don't want to lie to nobody. Listen, we was in the middle of dinner, because I always got to offer my children a different type of life. And we was in the middle of dinner and you called about the right amount of money. Can we get boxes of bills? Bag it up, let's go. And the faster you bag it, the bigger tip you got. So I had to cut a lot of life short just for that. And not only was I in the streets, I managed stores. So if you think about it, I'm managing stores 60, 70, 80, 90 hours a week. And sometimes it could even be higher than that. It could be higher than that. And I'm in the streets. And I have 2 children. So Granny's time was very limited. So I would be at work managing stores, making moves on my phone. I mean, I just, let's call a thing a thing. And once again, Granny regrets nothing. But just a little quick 1 to 2 on Granny, If you ain't from that lifestyle, you wouldn't understand it. But I ain't first, I ain't the last, I regret nothing. I would do it all over again. Granny just wanted to be a boss. Granny didn't want to be, just like somebody might want to be a doctor. They might, Granny might not want to be a doctor. Or somebody might want to work at Walmart. Granny might not want to work at Walmart. Granny just, listen, Granny chose what she chose. Granny regrets nothing. Trying to tell y'all, Granny regrets nothing. And it's very cool. Males are usually the dominant in a lot of fields. That was very cool for Granny to be a dominant in that field. That means, you got to be around the best, and that's in any field, it's all the same. You get different conversations, you get different teachings, you get different everything, because you're around people whose minds are working on different levels. Please avoid sharing any personal information you do not make public. Online chat, your own risk, and be monitored for quality control. Pow pow! You go, Manifest. You go, baby. Manifest is a big dog. Hello to all my mods. So once again, I know that was really off topic, but we're just talking about Granny. So sometimes people come in and don't know Granny. So Granny just gives a quick rundown. But Granny enjoyed her life so much. where she would just keep talking and talking and talking. Anyways, left the streets. I got this idea one day. Somebody seen one of my children, and I got this idea. I'm like, okay, hey, 100 rounds. So I got this idea. I'm like, I wonder, can I turn this child into a model? I wonder, can I turn this child into an actor? I wonder. I knew he had the looks. And I wondered, I'm like, can I do this? And there was a challenge I put upon myself. I said, okay. I said, so you're a big dog. This is what I told myself. I said, so you're a big dog. You can be in the streets. You can make all these moves. We know you can do that. We know you can manage stores. We know you can mother good. We know you can do that. Let's see if you can mingle in the actor modeling world. Can you go from the streets and managing stores to mingling around those type of people? Granny got I realized right off the bat that my son had something to offer people in that modeling and acting world. And I'm like, well, let me see if I can run it. Let me see if I can rub elbows coming from the streets. Just being a regular person like Royal Jules, I'm a regular person. Regardless of what I've done, I'm a regular person. Manifest, 100 rounds. I'm like, okay, let me see me being a regular person just like you guys. Let me see if I can push my child in a position of power. Let me see if I have that power so I can be a boss in the streets. I can be a boss in the stores. Let me see if I can power this child up. Tell you no lie, my son was in a commercial in his first year of his career. And if anybody knows, that's very hard to get anybody's child in a commercial within a first year of any type of entertainment in the entertainment field. That's that's a very hard thing to do. You usually have to go through, start out. So Granny had to learn photography. Granny had to learn the entertainment industry field. Granny had to learn who was who. Granny had to rub elbows with them, and here's a woman that's not even coming from the industry field, entertainment industry field. I come from the streets and management. So in order to even accomplish that was a beautiful thing. So therefore, Granny is a success story because I can say, look, Granny's done A, B, C, and D. I've also done E, F, G, So yeah, I'm alive. I woke up today. I should have been in heaven many, many years ago. Yeah, the business aspect of it. That's what I'm saying. The business aspect of it. Granny don't know nothing about that industry. I love movies. I love this. I love that. But it's different when you're on the inside. Yes, I told Sonny that a long time ago. That's why Granny goes so hard on Sonny. Sonny's actually marketable. Listen, that tattoo, stuff like that, all that can be covered with makeup. Sonny is marketable. If they could only eat one food for the rest of your life, what would it be? I'm going with fruit. I'm sticking with fruit. So that's all. A lot of people already know that about Granny, but just something I like to share, guys. I am proof that everybody has a story. Everybody has a life. Everybody's capable of. Everybody. That's why Granny's never given up on Sonny. Sonny's capable of. Sonny don't know right now. She can skyrocket through this. Them tattoos, all that can be covered. I was gonna show y'all some of my son's modeling pictures, but I don't know what I did with the book. Oh, so crazy when I had, wait a minute, Yana J. Let me find that. Boy, let me find what Yana J wrote me the other day. Child, I'd have probably tapped them teeth out had she said that to me in person. I would have tapped that teeth out. Listen, if she would have said that in front of my children, or anybody I know, everybody would look at her crazy like, man, who's you talking to? Who's you talking to, little girl? Who is you talking to? I'm telling you, that's what they would have said. I wonder, do I have that? Listen, I forget what. I want to find it. I want to see the exact wording. I want to see the exact wording. Listen, I was in total awe, y'all. Listen, how many times do y'all hear Granny say, I'm not better than nobody. I'm not perfect. I'm not this. I'm not that. Yeah, Granny has a story just like everybody else. Only thing is, Granny ain't scared to tell hers because I'm a success story. I should be in heaven. Forget jail. I should be in heaven. People try to unalive Granny over this many times. I should be in heaven. I should not. Jail would have been the best thing. I should be in heaven. Thank you. Thank you, Royal Jules. You make me feel like you can cook. Stop playing. Come here. You hate Granny's food. Granny eats healthy. You guys, please subscribe to Granny's channel. Oh, I gotta find that. Listen, I gotta find that, y'all. I hope I can find it. If I can't find it, I ain't gonna go deep looking for it. Listen, I was in total awe. That little lady even said that to me. I had to do a double take, like, what that little heifer say? What? What? Let me see. Listen, I was in total shock, y'all. I'm like, nah, I know darn well. Ain't no child. This how I know you ain't researched Granny. And you ain't gotta, all you gotta do is go watch my videos. I tell my story. Listen, I couldn't even believe it, y'all. I was devastated. Let me see if I can find this. Child, devastated. I had to think about it. I said, I know Boo Boo Kitty lying. Oh, basically, I got a screenshot of my other phone. Basically, she was saying, let me break it down, World Jules. She said, basically, she can't listen to me. My words don't stand on nothing because I used to be in the street robbing people. That's what she said. That's what she said. And I have to pray every night before I go to bed because of things I've done. That's what she said. That's what she said. I wish I could find the exact thing. I'm telling you, that's what she told. Promise that's what I promise. I promise. I had to tell her, watch your mouth. Who is you talking to? Let me see, manifest. Did I miss? Oh, 4 miles. You go, girl. Then I went to the gym and worked on the elliptical for 20 minutes. Oh, Granny's about to go hit the weights, y'all. Granny's about to go hit the weights. My top arm's already starting to come in a little bit. You can't tell because the way I'm sitting, I got the worst posture ever. But yeah. They coming. They starting to come. They coming. They coming. Granny was going super hard in the gym, and I'm like, you know what? I can't do that because, child, I'm about to hurt myself. Not those who are leeches. Amen to that. Joyce Lynn, Jocelyn. Yeah, y'all, I was surprised. I gotta find this whole message, y'all. I gotta find this whole message. Y'all ain't gonna get justice to you. I gotta see where she left me this message at. My words will never do it justice. I promise you. I had to read about 5 times. I tell no lie. I'm impressed with your grand loves, Granny, as they deserve your time. Oh my God, Granny, no way. Yana is kissing it over there with Marcus. Wow. She allowed that bastard to make her. I know that bothers her. It's all Mucus' fault. Oh yeah, my grandbabies. I got a bunch of grandbabies, but the ones I'm getting this time are my twin grandbabies. And I told you the only reason I'm going on live with my twin grandbabies because they're protected so well where you couldn't get to them if you wanted to. You couldn't get to them if you wanted to. But I'm so proud of my family. I do want to at least share something. I want to share something. So I'm like, hey, my older kids, I will never share them because they're out there in the open public. And I'm not going to set anybody up for failure. Because you approach one of those children, you might get what you don't want. You might get what you don't want. So therefore, Granny won't even put that out there with her children. Uh-oh, I think I got it, y'all. I think I got it. Let me see if this is it. Darn, I don't got it. Well, I got one of them. Let me read one of them, y'all. This was one of them. Hey, Granny. Now, this was kind of after I checked her, I believe. Hey, Granny, I just stumbled upon this video. I feel like you have to understand. Listen. I feel like you have to understand everything isn't for everybody. Look at the looks on my face. Look at the look on my face. I feel like this. How old is Jonna J, y'all? How old is Jonna J? This ain't even. I'm gonna find the other one and I'm gonna bring it up on another post. I feel like you have to understand everything isn't for everybody. This video wasn't for anybody, but it's gals out there. Now, this was about the sugar baby video I made about her. This video wasn't for anybody, but it's gals out there that are already into that lifestyle. Those are the ones I was speaking to in the video. Listen, y'all. Believe it or not, it's a huge community. Now, this is young girl trying to tell me this. Everyone isn't the same and don't live the same lives. Life would be so boring if everyone had the same experiences and the same existence. Listen, y'all. I post a lot of content, yet you're gravitating towards something that really wasn't for you, but to a specific set of people. My page is all about my life and my journey. Maybe it's not what you're fond of, but it still is what it is. Sorry you got the wrong idea from my video, but that was to the sugar baby community. And again, I don't have youngins on my page. Girl, we all have youngins on our page. What was my biggest thing about that video? Here you are, a young person with a page, and you're to all these young ladies on your page, and therefore you might set them into a situation. You understand? So on and so forth. Anybody who watched my videos knows the lesson what I was given with that. Sorry you got the wrong idea from my video. That was to the sugar baby community. I don't have youngins on my page. Part of my audience at all. Well, that's crazy because Granny's page ain't for youngins, but they're all over it. It's not set for children, but they're all over it. So that just kind of proved this is a young girl just talking to me talking, y'all. I hope you can find other content on my page to dissect and maybe more of a positive light, because this video is a part of something that is way bigger. So basically what she's trying to say, I don't know nothing about nothing. It's a different day. You don't understand the sugar baby community. This wasn't out when you were younger. Blah, blah, blah. No, girl, at the end of the day, you're using your page to post that you've let an old man defile you. You've let this old man make you do this, and that. That I ain't gonna go into it. But yeah, that's what I dealt with. But the other comment, she's like, yeah, I can't even take you serious. Oh, you have no room to speak. Oh, you know nothing about nothing. This is basically what she's telling me. You're old. Now, this is after I already checked her, and she's kind of like trying to talk a little bit nicely because I'm like, yo, Yana, who you talking to, baby? Like, what? What? Who don't know what? So now she's trying to rephrase anything she say to me nicely. At one point, she's like, I'm never going to call a grown woman granny. I'm just looking like, you old weirdo. Just stop talking. Just stop talking. Just stop talking. I ain't new to this. I'm true to this, baby. You're new to this. You just stopped drinking lit not that long ago. Come on now. You just stopped drinking lit not that long ago. Girl, leave me alone. But anyways, yes. Very seldomly do people say anything to Granny. I think Sonny was the feistiest one. But Granny overlooked a lot of things Sonny said because Granny understood Sonny coming from the lifestyle. And I've been around disabled people. I've been around mental health. I've been around. I understand what it's like to be a rough woman. So that's why Granny understands Granny. Yeah, she's a youngster herself. Oh, listen, Sky, nobody bothers Granny in real life at all. Granny can't go there. I tell people this for a reason. Granny can't go from getting unalive over this many times to be worried about what anybody says here to Granny. Granny just shows y'all because Granny really be sitting at home like, what? It be times my children be reading the comments and they want to, y'all don't even know, but my grown children be in there, my grandchildren, one of them might even be on here now. They just be sitting back watching it. And it be times they be wanting to pull the trigger like, man, hold on, who y'all talking to? Woo, defile you and degrade you, OMG, was utterly disappointed when she wouldn't even allow him to smell her again. Child, listen. Like I told her in all my videos, you have nothing to offer Marcus. Any young lady, listen, we've all dated older men. Not all of us, but a lot of us have dated older men. Baby, there's nothing you can offer a grown man but a good time. Nothing. And depending on where that man's at in life is where you'll be at in his life. And most of the time, 99% of the time, 98% of the time, you're just a good time. That's it. You have nothing to offer him as a woman, especially a man coming out of a 14-year relationship. You're as old as his children. You have nothing to offer him as a woman, period. And as a man, he's not going to offer you things he would offer a woman just because that's how the game works. Because you're really there for entertainment and fun purposes. You're not going to, if he goes there, let's say if they were in a relationship today, he were to go to heaven. You think Yana J is walking away with the bag? Do you really? Or any other young female? No, it's going to his children. It'll be going to that lady he spent them 14 years with. It'll be going to his mama. That's who it's going to be going to. Not even a trip to St. Croix was something special. I love them tattoos, Granny, by the way. Thank you, honey. Granny got tattoos everywhere, child. Yeah, but it's just an example of Granny giving life lessons. And every now and then you'll get a little rebuttal. And I'll just be sitting there like, but it's no different when I'm mentoring. You know, them same children, they know everything too. You got to remember, we was young. We knew everything too. Royal Jules knew it all. Manifest knew it all. Granny knew it all. We all knew it all. Every last one of us knew it all, right or wrong. But the only thing, at this age, ain't no young child nowhere finna try to convince Granny to anything. And especially anything to do with any dark side of anything. Because if anybody's been in that realm, I have. You know, and been around people that have done all types of foolishness. Just because I didn't do it, you don't think I was around them tight? But they think it's a new game. And what I try to tell them, it's the same game. It's just a different player. It is the same game, just different players. What? Ain't none of us Y'all see how better my skin looks now? Ain't none of us the first time at doing none of this. Exactly. They low down and need to get themselves together is my point. Listen, manifest granny just be like, I just be sitting back looking. But you gotta remember, we was all that person. None of them get a pass. Amen. Amen. None of them get a pass. Listen, that's when they be talking sideways to granny. I'd be like, man, listen, I will crush your spirit. But I choose to be the bigger person and not crush your spirit. Thank you, that K8T3. Yes, indeed, you look beautiful, my love. Yeah, listen, I can't take. Granny ain't taking no young adult serious at this point. Ain't nothing you can school me, you can none of that. None of that. Hello, Cy Bennett. How are you? Granny's about to go to the gym. What are you doing today, Cy Bennett? Listen, Granny's at 3,639. Granny's gonna get to 3,700. Y'all, please subscribe to Granny's page so she can get to that 3,700. Granny is trying. Granny has a goal to meet, and she needs to get to 37. I need to get to 37, y'all. I can't wait to go to the gym, boy. I'm about to be living my best life. I'm gonna be like, I can't wait. I cannot wait. Let me see what time my sister work. I should have been went, but here, Granny want to get on here and come play around with y'all. But listen, y'all. Yes, we was. However, we allowed none of this at this age. Darn 30. They have no clue. Just finished work. It rained all day in the Lake District, so I'm home now chilling. I know Granny kind of don't know what she wants to do because her allergies, I'm telling you, I'm just like, It just makes it hard for me because I feel a lot of pressure, I feel a lot of stuff going on, y'all. Yeah, y'all. I don't take them children seriously. I'm sorry, I don't. But I have been talking to Sonny, y'all, and we have a very good rapport. And I'm hoping to see, and I'm sure we will see, some growth from her. And I'm very excited to see some growth from her. I see, even when you guys think you don't see growth, I see growth. We're not going to get a 360 out of anybody, not even in a year, let alone overnight or over a couple months. It took Granny years to get a certain way, and a lot of things Granny does will never leave her. But I actually do think one thing, rain stops my hay fever. I know I'm waiting. That's why I was kind of hanging in the house. I'm waiting for the rain to go away. That shows that these folks had no parents or anyone to give them any mentoring at all, which is sad, but they didn't see a need to pick up. Look at God. I'm so glad to hear that, Granny. Yes, 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 yes. And you know what? I know a lot of people. I did that video about Sonny. I know a lot of people. They went in my neck about, whatever happened to Sonny and stuff like that. And listen, let's touch on that. Granny ain't back down for nobody. People are basing their answer off emotions. You're not using your mind. We do not put our hands on disabled people, regardless what they do to us. We don't do that. We don't do that. We don't do that. Disabled people do that every day. I think what it is, that's just a foreign thing to a lot of people because they haven't dealt with it. But Granny having dealt with that before, it's not foreign to me. Regular people do that. The ones I'm mentoring do that. So anytime you're dealing with the disabled, what do you think about people that have grown autistic children or autistic children? What do you think their children are doing? They're putting their hands on them. What do you think the bipolar, the this, that? What do you think is going on? There's things being said. That's what I'm saying. When our parents get elderly, they turn into hitters. Not all of them, but a lot of them. They turn into hitters. They're taking their feces. Yeah. No, you cannot go in there and two-piece everybody up. You cannot. So hey, listen, World Jules, what it comes down to at the end of the day, everybody's always going to be mad at Granny in some form or some fashion. Oh, you're defending Sonny. Oh, you, look what somebody say to me. Look how she talked to you. She don't respect you. Man, what's that mean to me? I'm a grown woman. I'm a grown woman. My dad, I got this mentoring, loving people from my father. In real life, that don't mean that. What? You don't think I wasn't disrespectful to an elder? You don't think I knew? Shut up, I know it all. Child, please. But at the end of the day, Granny really, really does do this. This is what people fail to realize. Everybody expects Granny to pick a side. Everybody's fighting. Everybody's doing this. Everybody's doing that. Listen, let me start here. Granny likes Sunny. Granny likes Kiki. Granny likes Chase. Granny likes Octavius. Granny likes Manifest. Granny likes Cy. Granny likes everybody. And I don't want to leave any solid. I know there's like 10,000 people's names I'm leaving out, but I don't mean to leave. I like all content creators. Just because you're beefing with, I ain't got nothing to do with that. Just like when I get into beefs, it ain't nobody's business neither. You want to get in there and defend Granny or whatever, I wouldn't be mad at that neither. But I'm who am I to say, well, hey, I don't like this person. If you follow them, I'm not going to follow you. If I see you under somebody's comments, I don't do that. We are all grown-ups. We are free to go where we want, do whatever we want. I don't pick sides. Granny loves everybody. So those that are mad that Granny mentoring, or I'm liking this person's post, or I like this person, such and such a beefing, leave me out of that. That beef ain't mine. My beef is outside the streets. I got real beefs. I don't beef about no internet. Child, I'm a grown woman. I'm a grown woman. Grown woman. I don't even fight over serious stuff like that. And if anybody truly knows me, knows that I'm really into this mentoring thing. So what I'm doing with Sunny is what I started doing with her in the beginning, was trying to mentor her. So I don't know why this is a far-fetched thing. I want to see her win for her situation, her babies, her everything. I want Manifest to win. I want Cy to win. I want West Indy to win. I want Yana to win. That's why I'm putting them up on game. I'm sitting here telling y'all the game. I'm telling you what to do in life. You guys are so busy pushing against me. I'm telling y'all, listen, if I didn't take an interest in you, I wouldn't be sitting here trying to give you the game. Pay attention. If I was your arch nemesis and your biggest enemy, I would not be giving you the game to life. Does that make sense? What it is, you're so busy in your feelings, like we all once were when we were young. Oh, I don't want to hear it. I know everything. Listen, anybody, universal gems in all my videos. Sunny ain't the first person. West Indy ain't the first. Ain't none of these people the first. Everybody is going to go through something somewhat similar. So if you go in there and get the gem and walk away with it, that makes you the smart one. If you can come in there and say, oh, you're just being, what it is, I'm just being real, and you don't want to hear the truth. Even the people that the videos ain't about, oh, man, what? And they be like, Granny, where'd you go? Granny, you stupid man. What? Granny is putting the game out there. You're mad because Granny's giving the game? Are you serious? Granny is dropping life gems on what you need to be a proper human being, proper human, proper man, proper daughter, proper son, proper parent. What? Child, I can't even. I believe everyone has valid points. I look at things from all perspectives. And let me tell you this. It takes a bunch of different perspectives to make anything in life. Anything. Just like, okay, here's an example. Granny don't know a lot of people on YouTube that you guys know. So I'll just pick a name. Like Granny. Granny's known for So I'm like a granny. So the name actually does kind of fit me because my heart works a certain way, something like that. Now you got Chase. Chase is more of coming at it from like a sister angle. You know what I'm saying? So there's gonna be different angles. I'm an old woman. Now, if you want me to get on there and tongue wrestle with you, I really ain't got no problem to do that. You see what I'm saying? And just how, let's say, how Kiki once upon a time, she was giving her delivery on the story. You know, that's what I liked about Kiki was the way she was delivering the stories. That's what I liked about Chase is the way she's giving the stories. We all feel the same way. We're just delivering it different. That's what makes it interesting. We're all saying the same exact thing. We're just delivering it different. That's what makes it fun. Let's get Granny 80 more subscribers. Yes, y'all. Why can't Granny get 80 more subscribers? Granny ain't good for 80 more subscribers, y'all. Yeah, that makes me so mad. Everybody's like, you can't be on this person's page. You can't do this. Man, I'm going to do what I want to do. I'm a grown woman. I like everybody. I ain't got to pick no side. I like everybody for different reasons. And I like Chase a lot, y'all. I like everybody. But people that I can relate to that are more like me, I definitely gravitate a little bit more towards because there's a common denominator. Granny's mouth is just like Chase's. What? Because I don't talk like that on here. You get my timing right, you might hear. My mouth is just like that. So when I go over there and I watch Chase, I'm living my best life because she's saying everything that I really want to say in that exact way. Only thing is I'm saying the same thing, just toning it down a little bit because now I'm at a different age. So I feel like I should bring a different delivery. But when I'm outside in the streets, mentoring these little children with the pow-pows and all that, oh, I'm talking just like Chase. I'm talking just like Chase. My own children get my timing wrong. I'm talking just like Chase. You hit the nail on the head, Granny. You and Chase are in fact doing the same thing. I know that y'all are both passionate and strong in y'all passion. Listen, Chase big thing is children. She don't like nobody misdoing children. So anything with children, boy, she's on your neck. That's what I'm saying. But it's no different than how many other people have said or how many people, we're all saying the same things. We're just delivering different. That's it. That's it. And this is another thing. Just because somebody might deliver it a way that I wouldn't do, don't mean I can't enjoy the content. I like it. I like it all. I like the thought they put into it. I like the effort. Some people are just funny. Now, here's another thing. Granny likes Octavius. Listen, Granny never disliked nobody through anything. Just because I don't dislike nobody. What Granny likes about Octavia, he got a mean word game. He got a mean word game. He got a mean word game. One thing about him, he knows what words to use and when to use them, where he makes his commentary actually kind of funny. I wish I was witty like that. Every now and then, Granny throws out a good little one, but when you watch Octavia's page, he's going to hit it, where you're kind of sitting back laughing like, why did he say that? You know, that's what I'm saying. So, Granny don't pick sides. I just don't get entangled in mess. Granny definitely don't pick no sides. Granny steps in when it's time for her to step in. You know, that's no different than my own children and people out in the streets. There's going to be arguments. There's going to be disagreements. There's going to be. I can't go to every argument and be like, hey, don't do that. Don't do that. Especially when people own age group and stuff like that. You know, I'm not the fun police. You know, people are going to argue. People are going to get into it. People are. That's how it all works. Yes, Lord. And so many children need a strong, assertive, passionate advocate to be their voice. So I get it. The delivery may be brash, but the principle behind it is commendable. I agree. That's no different than Granny, you know, mentoring her children. My passion is the same way. I think she's more for younger adults, but just children in general. You know, Granny's more for anybody up to 30. So, but I think people understand at this point that Granny plays a neutral party. Granny loves everybody. If I felt some type of way about somebody and I did not F with anybody no more, I'm gonna let you know I don't F with you. That's it. That's it. I'm not, ain't nobody gonna have to try to read between any hidden lines. Ain't nobody gonna have to try to figure it out. You know, Granny don't, if I felt some type of way, you see, Granny has no problem saying what she's saying, and she can talk however she really wants in real life. So if I felt some type of way, I think we know at this point, if I disliked anybody, they would know. You know what I'm saying? Because you gonna check Granny? Come on now. I think people are really realizing, you know, Granny is just a neutral party. That's it. That's it. Granny, I serve a certain purpose in life. That's it. Just got some more fireworks for tonight. Child, I don't know. I don't know if we're doing that. I don't know if we're doing that. I had one hit me in my belly last time. I don't know. I don't like it. My big thing, I'm just excited about my grandkids coming. That's my thing. Because let me tell you something. One thing about me, I make my daughter and my son-in-law raise their children. Granny ain't no babysitter. Granny got her own thing she doing. You gonna raise your children when I'm gone. You gonna know how to raise them. I'm not that type of parent. You gonna know how to, because Granny ain't gonna be here forever. Not only do you have to take care of my children with autism, you got to take care of your own. So I need to know that you can hold all that down. So I'm gonna make you do it. My fur baby will be hiding. Child, my dog gonna be like doing all that little weird stuff too, child. Let me go get Cocalina for y'all. Cocalina ain't been on camera for a minute. Look at Cocalina, y'all. I just woke her up. She gotta go get her nails cut. Well, I should take her today. Because I'm gonna have them kids Saturday. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Oh, let her grind about. Her's a princess. I didn't even want this dog, y'all. I was looking for a totally different dog. I sent my daughter to go look. We ended up rescuing her. What you crying about, sis? Yes, I'm a new subscriber. I don't know what to do with life. I feel like the world is bringing me down and I just need advice. Don't never let life bring you down. I want you to know, everybody on here, life has brought them down at one point or another. And life is what you make it. Either you're gonna let it bring you down or you're gonna rise above it. That's it and that's all. You gotta find something you like to distract yourself from those thoughts. Let me put this dog up, y'all. She cry, yeah. She's sleepy. She's like, if you don't put me down, yeah, you can't let life bring you down. And I'm gonna tell you this: as bad as you think your life is, this might not be the answer you want. As bad as you think life is, I can guarantee you, there's people on this page right now that have endured way worse than you. So what you think is bad, put yourself in someone else's shoes. What you think is bad, put yourself in someone else's shoes. Life is gonna be ugly, hard, rough. You're gonna have way more bad days than good days. That's it, and that's all. Oh, she mad because laying down sleep. She's like the little padded princess, y'all. She's actually a therapy dog, so she's trained to do a certain thing. And right now is her sleep time, and she's like, "Listen, I don't know what we're doing. You know, I be making dance videos with her and everything. She's letting me know we ain't doing this today, Granny. Whatever you're on, Mom, we're not doing it." She's like, "Put me back in my cage. I don't want to do this today." It's gonna be horrible tonight for dogs. I feel bad now, boys. Yeah, it's gonna be bad. Yeah, she already knows. She's like, you can feel, you can hear the firecrackers now. She's like, listen, just put me back in my bed. Let me just sleep. Oh, listen, and Granny lives in the hood by choice. I feel comfortable here. So listen, they're pow pow and you fireworks. You gotta hope you don't get hit by one. Fireworks is the least of our problems. Oh, the bomb shelter. Yeah, it's a little different in the hood. You get fireworks and you get pow pow shots. It's more pow pows than there are fireworks. I'm just letting you know. You got to worry about one of them things coming through your roof. It's like the whole neighborhood brings them out. Not Granny, because Granny's Granny, but just know, yeah, it's different here. It's different here. Fireworks are different here per se than when I'm at the other house we used to have. Yeah, fireworks are a little bit different here. Fireworks are like maybe you need a vest on. Yeah, it's different. But listen, y'all, Granny ain't gonna hold you up. Granny got to go to the gym. I've enjoyed having my time with you. I got to get some things because my grandkids are coming over tomorrow. Hopefully, if I don't know, like I said, their mom and dad they do things every holiday, so I'm hoping that ain't what's gonna happen. But either way, yes, everyone at the lake is gonna be having fun like me tonight. Child, we got mosquitoes out. I don't know if Granny gonna be out there doing all this. I don't know. I don't know. Get me some people tonight. Listen, Granny's light skinned. She don't want to have no war with firecrackers. I don't want to do none of that. I'm gonna be scarred for life. Sunscreen, Grand, and a vest. Listen, I need full body armor. I'm telling you, man, I caught me a firecracker in the belly. I ain't like that. I ain't like that. I don't know. I feel some type of way. I used to be the one running out there lighting them all. Now I'm like, that's why I'm wondering, Manifest. I'm thinking about Saturday. It's gonna be Friday or Saturday. Either way, you guys are gonna know what we pick. I just have to get them over here. I'm telling you, I'm just hoping their parents haven't. They don't even know it's 4th of July, and I haven't even mentioned it to their parents. I'm not even saying it. Like, I don't know how they're missing the mark, but I feel like if I tell them, they're gonna be like, you know what? Oh my God, they're gonna take my kids here and there. What's your favorite holiday? I love them all. Granny will dress for them all. I was gonna out there do a little blue, red, and white. I said, child, don't do it. Don't do it. I got about 100 Christmas sweaters, Christmas dresses, Valentine's. I really only put it on like if I'm going somewhere with the children or something. It's just different because Granny's kids are grown now, so and Granny don't hang around with women. I hang around with men, so it's kind of Granny's life's kind of different, y'all. Being a tomboy is definitely kind of different. My homeboys, they be laughing at me because let's say we do get together on a holiday. Here I am like a whole tomboy, but I'm like, you gotta see it to believe it. They'll be like, yes, Granny has grandchildren of all ages. But what Granny's going to do, she'll be doing something with her 11-year-old twins. I'm aiming for Friday. Might end up being Saturday, but I'm aiming for Friday. As Granny has all different ages. And also my all my grandkids, cousins, they're everybody's Haitian. So Haitians, I just don't want to say Haitians, but just like Americans are tight with their family, foreigners are a little bit tighter with their family. So when we go somewhere, all the cousins are there, all the everything. So the grandkids' cousins call me Granny. So you see what I'm saying? I'm everybody's grandma. Like even My son-in-law and daughter are no longer together, and there's another child and by another woman, and he calls me granny, and I treat him as if. Child manifest, listen, it's just about getting them gosh darn kids over here. I pray they mom and dad, listen, I'm not telling their mom and dad. It's if they ain't picked up on it by now, I'm not going to mention it's 4th of July. Yeah, the Haitian culture, it's a lot of like the Filipinos. That's why I say it's just like the Americans are tight. When you go overseas, they're tighter. It's just not the Haitians, but it's, I can't explain it. You ever see Asians? Granny ain't gonna take it there. Granny ain't gonna take it there. I don't know why we can't come together like, I don't know. Yeah, Granny's been in the Haitian, that's why Granny's been around foreigners more than she's been around Americans. Only American she was really around was her papa. We can also do a live panel with others with a few. Live panel. I don't know, manifest. My grandchildren want this wow factor. They just really want a story to go back and tell their friends and be able to say, look, because they have iPhones or whatever phones. They have like 2 phones apiece. Children, that's all they do, that younger on their phone and stuff. And, they just want to have a little glory video to go show everybody. And I'm going to make sure they got darn to have one. I ain't figured it out yet, but I'm going to make sure they got darn to have it. Someone who is cooking food. Oh, yeah, that would be cool. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely. I don't know. Granny got to think about something, child. I got to think about something. I'm telling you, I can't let them grandchildren down. That's why I ain't been able to think about nothing because I don't like to let them down. I don't like that. I don't like to be that person. I don't like to let them babies down. Whatever their little dream is, I like to make it happen. No matter how far-fetched it is. Just like y'all knew I was getting all those posters from the movie theaters and stuff like that. Still getting the posters, but I gave them to my grandchildren. We need to have a discussion. Me and you manifest, or all of us. What happened? Who's cooking crab and steak and fish? I'm coming. Granny's cooking. Granny ain't cooking none of that. Granny's cooking. I don't know. It's hard. Our family eats different, so that's hard. I got this one grandson that he just really wants to eat macaroni. Happy 4th of July, guys. Happy Pamela. What are you doing today? Oh, yes. Yes, manifest. That's why I say, I don't know. I gotta pick. My children, my grandchildren, they don't really like meals. Children like little finger, I'm telling you, my grandson, he'll eat. Both of them have infatuation with macaroni. But I got one. He'll wake up at 9 o'clock in the morning with this box of macaroni. He likes the boxed macaroni. He would be standing over me. I'll hear the box shaking. And I know what the macaroni sounds like. I've been hearing it for years. He'll be, Grandma, can you make me macaroni? I'm like, well, Granny, I'll make you, I used to try pancakes with fruit, like the best dishes ever. No. I don't like doing all that for meals. Yes, manifest. He's like, just get the box. A simple Haitian dish. They don't want that. Listen, I want that. Them grandchildren be like, them grandchildren suck. I'm telling you, they suck. They don't like, I don't know, they suck. My big children, listen, manifest, that's why I'm like, they like that out the box macaroni, child. I don't know what it is. Granny don't even like that processed stuff. I hear that little box jingling. When they come, they bring boxes of macaroni. because they know I don't have it over here. They know this is a healthy house. And I make sure I tell their parents, listen, whatever that little toxic food is they eat, send it over here because Granny does not buy that. Believe it or not, just resting, enjoying being home. The heat drives me insane. I have to work. Me too. No, I'm telling that's my grandchildren, man. I don't know what it is. Well, their mama, when they was little, she used to make grits and homemade macaroni and cheese for them. Somehow, we made boxed macaroni and cheese for them. They were already hooked to the macaroni and cheese, but they're really hooked to this macaroni and cheese. And they want it where there's not a lot of milk, just the cheese sauce, and it has to be the blue one in the long box. Like it's well, basically any of them, but they have their preference. Just know when they come over here, they have their little bag of macaroni and cheese and their Kool-Aid and sugar, like the things that I do not buy. They know their parents had to send it with them because I'm not buying it. Listen, manifest, I'm with you when you're right. I tasted that crap, I'm like, but they're kids, so, and not saying, and my daughter cooks, her, everybody's Haitian, so everybody's, but they would rather, they'll push that food aside. There's very few things Granny will cook that they will eat. What did I make the other day and I was surprised they ate? I made some steak and some rice, and I was surprised they liked that. They don't really like meat too tough. They won't eat unless it's out the box. I'm telling you, them children are different. Is Granny mixed? Yes, Granny is mixed with a lot of things. A lot. A lot. But if you're wondering, does Granny have a black in her? Yes. Granny also has white in her. Granny has Asian in her. Spanish in her. List goes on. List goes on. Well, honey bunny, if that's why your wife left you, then she wasn't for you. It wasn't about the 10 inches. Because in real life, as much as that means something, that don't mean nothing. That means she's for the streets, and she ain't for you, hon. Listen, if your man or woman leaves you for anything like that, Tasha, why did I know you was finna pop up? I promise. Cam, I cannot with you. Listen, just the things they say. Listen, real or not real. First off, if it wasn't true and you had time, and if it is true, yeah, you ain't realized she's for the streets, child. For the streets. No, she ain't for the streets. She's for other men. F the streets. She's for other men. Yes, because in real life, as important as that is, she knew it wasn't 10 inches when she got with you. So that just means that's just another excuse she's using. I am too outdone. Tasha, I cannot with you, Tasha. That one's for the men group. I'm just saying, yeah, that question there, that's for the men group. Now the ladies are laughing. Listen, I ain't laughing if you're under 10. It ain't even like a mandatory number. Just know she's wore out. A little wore out. She told me she couldn't feel me anymore after him. well, see, this is the thing that people don't realize. Women's areas adjust to who they're with. So, and it takes a little bit of time to adjust back. And Granny knows that for herself. I'm just saying. Listen, Granny's been with the larger man and been with the smaller man, and you kind of don't feel it. That's because you're adjusted to the bigger man. But over time, you will readjust. But just know that wasn't her first time with the 10-inch guy. I'm just letting you know. I granny ain't trying to laugh. And it's the comments. I'm not trying to laugh. That's not true love. I have to agree with Granny. Yeah, it's not true. Because this is the thing, like I said, a lot of people don't know, but a woman will adjust to her partner. So, yeah, women like it, a certain way, but that's because they're actually messing with people in that certain size bracket. If they were to stop messing with people in that certain size bracket, they would adjust to the other bracket. Granny wouldn't have done me like that. Granny would have gave you a chance. Because Granny understands how bodies work. But just know, if Granny's still having that problem, that means because Granny's sneaking and creeping with the 10-inch guy. I'm just letting you know. If Granny's body has not adjusted, it's because someone else is going behind you. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I don't want to lie. I don't want to lie. These are things women won't tell you. I hope that you're having a wonderful day. Any plans for today? I'll be 60 in August. Uh-oh, Pamela. You guys, let's give Pamela a happy birthday. In August, she will be 60. Honey, I'm feeling it now. And I'm pulling up there. I'm feeling it now. I am not the whippersnapper I was. It's not all about that. Where's the love? Well, that's what I'm saying, Tasha. If you learn to love somebody, and then, most likely when you're learning to love somebody, you're only being with that one person. So kind of in all actuality, Tasha, that's kind of really not going to be a problem unless you're with more than one person. Pamela, 60 is a beautiful age. Congratulations, Pamela. Gosh darn it. Pamela, you make sure you are subscribed, because when your birthday comes up in August, we want to be able to tell you happy birthday. Oh, you are blessed, Pamela. You are blessed, Pamela. Listen, guys, anytime a woman tells you something like that, I'm just letting y'all know, women don't try to tell you, but I'm just letting you know. If a woman says something like that to you, just know there's others. There's others. Blessings to you, Pamela. Yeah, there's definitely others. There's definitely others, because a woman will adjust to you. I'm just saying. So once a woman tells you that and you still stuck around, that makes you the sucker. Because she's for everybody. Happy birthday. Thank you, Anna. Yes, Granny's just a granny. She be trying to look pretty. Look, y'all, Granny loves her little easy hairdos, y'all. I love them in a good little braid. I don't like my hair touching me. I feel so confident. Listen, ain't no hair wrapping around my neck. I'm living my best life, y'all. I don't like hair touching me. I love me a updo. Listen, first of all, it's too hot. I cannot have, no. Then I got that half-breed hair. Child, anything can happen. Anything can happen. I could end up smelling like a puppy at the end of the day. No, not really. I'm over-exaggerating. But, yeah, my hair is a little different. So, like in the heat, it's going to curl up and all that stuff, but it's still stringy, kind of like dog fur. It's a lot going on. I don't like it. It's a lot going on. Hello, Bello. Like this video, share the live, sub to the channel, hit the notification, support via super chat, super stickers. Memberships are also available. Foreign Blood appreciates your support. I sure do. You know what I think I'm going to do, guys? I'm doing fine, Bello. How are you? You know what I think I'm going to do? I think I'm going to do the right thing, y'all. Hold on. Bear with Granny. I gotta think smart, work smart, not hard. Granny got them grandkids most likely coming over this weekend. I need to have all my chores and stuff out of the way. I don't want to have my grandchildren here and have to do nothing. Hold on, guys. I'm coming. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. One thing about it, Granny makes it make sense. Look, y'all. Look who's in there. Don't y'all like her bag? What Granny just thought about? Granny's gym thing might have to go on hold. Thank you, Bello. Granny don't want this dog scratching her grandbabies. You see that fast I went and threw that dog in there? Shh. Hold on, y'all. Let me get it together. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Let me think. Let me think. Let me think. Let me think. Covalina, stop. Granny's about to make it make sense. Granny is having a change in plans just that quick, y'all. We're going on a trip. Hold on. We are going on a trip, guys. Hold on, let me get situated. Child, I got stuff thrown everywhere in the YouTube room. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to get situated. Hold on. Oh, it's hot. We gonna die in here. Yeah, I hear you breathing heavy. Where my keys at before we both pass out? No, it ain't getting time yet. Granny got to think about it. You go, Pamela. Granny is going to do the right thing and take her dog to get her nails done right now. Oh, it's hotter than you know what out here. I'm so glad to hear that, Pamela. Look, you see how fast that happened just that quick? Whole house looking crazy. Don't worry, it's finna cool down, little mama. I know I should have put that thing up. How'd you pop that head out? You always makes my day when you lie. Thank you, Cam. Listen, Granny's real sporadic. See how I plan on doing one thing? If I wouldn't have got that dog, I would have never thought about this. I'm gonna take her to get her nails done because when my grandkids come, I don't like to have to. Where's my other phone? I only brought 2 phones. I don't like to have to run no errands. I don't want to handle no business. I want to have all my stuff, everything on deck. Grandparent time is really grandparent time. Plus, I got 2 twins that I'm bringing, so trying to maneuver with them could be a little difficult. Cause boy, they got different personalities. And listen, they like to spend. You all right, Coco? Them children will spend a check. You hear me? Having them children ain't even cheap. Then you get them different personalities in that store and all that other stuff. Now we gonna dip some of this in the butt right now. Oh boy, I got on the outside house slides. I hope I don't run into nobody. Let me take her and get her nails done right now. Alright, y'all. Jeff trying to take the dog to go get her nails cut. She just trying to do this MacGyver type thing. I was trying to grab the phone. It was going on. I'm sweating. I don't like it here. Look. She hot. We ain't been in the car. Look, you see how I'm sweating? We've been in the car like 5 minutes and a lot went down. It got real. In 5 Go. She died. Yeah, so I'm back. Things were a little iffy, but I'm back. I don't know how she unzipped that other part of her bag. Listen. Oh, I know what happened. So, Jeff, you know how the doggy bags got the doors that go like this? You know it's a zipper door. I know you know. So I must have left the other side of the doggy bag unzipped, and I think she pulled it down with her hand. Coco, not today. Is this it? No, this ain't it. So Granny was about to go to the gym, but then Granny decided all of a sudden that no, we're not going to the gym. We're going to get Coco's nails cut. It was a quick decision. Then I put her in the car, things were going fine, and I looked down and she was creeping out through the back of her bag. Child. You all right? Where you was going? I had my windows down waiting for the AC, y'all. Listen, she was about to hit it, Jeff. She was not playing. Just like you opened that one. I know what you did now. She got her paw on it. That's how I know that's what she did, because she just opened this one. How you get out of that bag? Child, she thinks she's slicker than slick. I should have brought water. I didn't think it was going to be that bad in 10 minutes. I ain't breathing like that. Oh, you and the dog's on your way home? Child, this dog here. You finna fall out, Coco? I'm finna fall out too. Yeah, what somebody say the other day, it's like the Serengeti. Yeah, it's like the Serengeti here too. Let me find the quickest way to get in, child. Coco, you done flipped the thing over. You got a lot going on today, Coco. She done made a whole mess in the car. Yes, get your day started, child. I'm not doing nothing but taking this dog to get her nails cut real quick. I decided at the drop of the dime, that's what I was doing. So this is what we doing. And things was running till so smooth till my dog did this quick little escape routine. But I got the scenario back under control, y'all. It was looking a little iffy there for a minute, but I got it. Coco, come on now. Jeff, Coco got crazy. Coco got crazy fast. Coco, what you doing? What you doing? Coco got crazy fast. I don't need nothing but my credit card. Where's my credit card? Oh, get in there. Ooh, this dog can work my nerves. That little escape thing she just did. I know she lied. Coco, why you do that? I'm talking about we was just chilling. It happened fast, Jeff. Oh. All I need is my credit card and my dog. My credit card and my dog. Got to lock my door, y'all. Just get this out of the way. My mouth is hurting from that surgery. I'm just not feeling like the person I need to be today. See how I can breathe better now that I'm away from my house. Child, it's all them crazy plants I got. I hope it ain't no wait. Hello. What can I do for you? She needs her nails done. Have you got her first? Yes. Give me a second. Got a towel. She's really gonna pee a lot.
Like on me?
Oh yeah. She's definitely gonna pee. I'm gonna hand her to her backwards too. Put this on her neck. Put this on her. Alright, grab the towel. Yeah, she's guaranteed.
Come on, Mama. Come on, Mama. You're fine. You're fine.
Yep, Jeffy Cocalina. All wigs matter, Jeff. Jeff, I'm not supposed to be laughing. You're the founder of the Yankee sector. Jeff, that's what you need to change your name to, I promise. Jeff, look at her. She's like, man, It's okay, mama. Look, she's not going for this. Look, you see how fast? Look, I went from sitting on the couch getting nails cut, dog trying to jump out the gosh darn bag. She is traumatized, y'all. She's like, Mom, we're moving too fast. How did we even get here? Hold on, y'all. All right, so all you have to do is just let her down here and she'll run into her bag.
Come on, Mama.
Don't reach in there, bro. There.
It just pulls right off.
There she goes. Hey. Thank you, honey bun.
No problem. Let me get this printed out here for you. Alright, so you're going to take up to the register and you are all set.
Thank you, hon.
No problem. Oops.
See how fast it was? Listen, Jeff, one thing about me, I do not F off. If I say I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it. I get a lot of stuff done throughout the day, but it be sporadic. It'll just come to me. You see, I went from the couch to getting nails done, child. Pam, I don't know. This energy ain't what it used to be. And I stayed up all night last night. It just be sporadic things I do, child. I wouldn't even thought about them dog meals if I didn't go get that dog. But I'm like, you know, while I'm sitting here, let me do this.
Are they related?
Pam, I wish I had energy. I'm from the founder of the Yaki section. I'm still laughing about that. Evelina. Oh, it's hot, y'all.
Have a great day. You too. Thank you.
Granny moved way too fast. Hey, how are you?
How you doing?
I'm all right.
Sure. Gonna be 13:05 is your total.
How are you doing today?
Good. How are you doing?
I'm all right. Kind of hot. This was like spur of the moment thing. I had like 2 minutes to think about it.
Yeah. Okay.
Everything went wrong on the way coming, but I got it done.
Okay, that's good. There you go. There you go. You doing anything for 4th of July?
With my grandkids, I'm so
Yeah?
excited.
Oh, cool. There you go. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
You
Enjoy
have a
your
great
holiday.
day.
Thank you, honey bun. Have a good day.
You too.
Now let me run back to this car. I forgot all about the dog's gosh darn nails. I could not have her scratching my grandbabies, y'all. Hold on, let me get back to the safety of my vehicle. Yeah, y'all, she ain't gonna be scratching on my grandchildren. We ain't doing that. One thing done, y'all. I don't know how I forgot about them gosh darn dog nails. Hold on, let me get in and get my phone situated. Hold on, y'all. Oh, Coco, that bag zip. You won't be doing that this round. Bet you don't. Whew. Now that's how you handle business. You just get up and do the gosh darn thing. My lips so dry, y'all. I don't even think I got I don't know if I got chapstick or not. I don't know what's going on. Hold on. it's hot. All right, y'all. We got that task done. Coco, you good to go for the grandbabies? See, so if anybody wonders how days really go with Granny, this is how they go. 1 minute we're doing one thing, the next minute we're doing something totally different, totally unplanned. I know, Coco, if I turn that one on, hold on. Ooh, it's hot. Yeah, that's how my days go. I'll be sitting there, I'll be like, dang, you know what, I gotta get this done. And I get up and do it. I get up and do it, y'all. Granny's a frequent flyer there, her and Cocolina. So Granny never has to wait when she goes in. I don't know if y'all seen me just walked in and went straight through. Coco is a flyer. They only had 2 workers and the kennels was full, so I'm glad that went that way. But if we were gonna have to wait, it wasn't gonna be that long anyways. Put my seatbelt on, safety first. Pamela, I need some of your energy. You guys think Granny got all this energy. She sure don't. She just makes it look good. Ooh, it's hot in here. I know, Coco. We finna go back home. I'm telling you, I got about 20,000 things to do. I gotta get on my grandchildren's favorite. Look how bad Granny's sweating. It's hot down here, y'all. My AC ain't even had time to kick it in yet. But we knocking out them chores, child. One by one, we knocking them out. Ooh, look at Granny sweating. Right now, it's 99 degrees, y'all. What plans do I have with my grandbabies? Pamela, sweetie, they want to do YouTube stuff with Granny. So, I don't know. I'm thinking some type of game night. And yes, I do have AC in my car. This is how hot it is where I'm at, where my car right now is only on 99. Inside. That's why the dog breathing like that. I mean, we just gonna hang out and do basic things. But they want to do something on this gosh darn YouTube channel with me, and it's very important to them. And I think because, you know, they want to have bragging rights to go back and show their friends, which I'm cool with. You know, to an 11-year-old, that's like a big deal. They want to be able to say, look at me on my phone. Look at me on YouTube with my grandma. Coco, the one time I ain't got no water, I know I gotta have a bottle in here somewhere. I keep water in this car. Don't worry, we're like 5 minutes from home. We're gonna be all right. So I don't know exactly what we gonna do, but they just want to do something on this YouTube, and that's my only focus. That's the only thing they're focused on. Of course, spending time with Granny, they know that's gonna happen. I'm taking them to the movies. I'm gonna rent out the movie theater. We're gonna watch, what is that movie? Inside Out, I guess. Coco, you all right? You all right? Don't come all the way out. We're gonna watch Inside Out. So that'll be cool, but other than that, my only focus is making them happy. They want to be on YouTube, child, so we're gonna be on YouTube. That's what we're doing. I'm gonna cook for them, do the basic things, see where else I could take them. Then I want to see how many of my other children can come. Just depends. I ain't really got no game plan. We just kind of throw caution to the wind. I'll see if I can research something and figure it out and all that. But it's really hard to please those grandbabies because them grandbabies have been everywhere already. Them grandbabies are like granny. They spend most of their time in, right, hotel suites and water parks and beaches. So they're not really impressed by much. A lot of the fun things we've already all done, like over and over and over and over and over. So stuff like that, how it'd be fun to us, they're like, as long as with Granny, that's all that matters. What about the pool? Well, I thought about the pool, but they're just not impressed. Like I said, I'm not trying to, I don't want to sound ignorant or nothing. Tell children to be in an Airbnb for a month at a time or a hotel suite or a water park. That's kind of normal to them. Me. So I'm just I try to find things out the box that they don't do all the time. Like I know the movies they don't do. All right, Coke. Their parents definitely ain't sitting there watching no children movies with them. I mean, at home, but not at the movie theater. Happy 4th of July. Hey, Sarah. So I know that's a win-win. That's something that only us do. So that's a win-win. I'm thinking maybe a museum. That's something. I like to do learning things with children. My children are more like, let's rent this, let's do this. Granny's more of a learning type granny. But I've kind of already took them to all the learning stuff too. So I don't know. We're just going to throw caution to the wind. I did think about going to rent something and going there. I thought about a lot of things, but are you going to be okay? Like, I'm cooling down. Like, you just need to calm down at this point. You're all right. I got to stop and get you water. We're like 5 minutes from the house. If you weren't trying to escape out of your bag, you wouldn't be extra hot. Did you ever think about that? Thank you, Sarah. You see Granny sweating, y'all. Child, it is hot down here. Oh, the car went to 98, y'all. I should have turned that way. I know I'm slipping. Oh, well. Now it's going to take us about 7-8 minutes to get home. What Mommy got going on? What Mama got going on? 96, Coco? It's actually, we got the AC blowing straight on us. But it's still, boy, it's hot outside. Like, I don't know what's going on out here. Y'all right? Y'all right? All right, now I'm gonna roll down this window. Don't get crazy. Don't get crazy. I should have got your teeth done. Them teeth ain't looking too good. When is the last time you had them teeth done? Huh? When is the last time you had them teeth done? Child, this stream started a couple hours ago. Most likely. They get me on here and get me to talk, and I was finna go to the gym, but then I realized the dog needed her nails cut, and here we are. It was like a spur of the moment decision. The dog tried to escape. It was like everything you could think of. She ain't never done that before. So Granny's like, what the heck? You going right back to the coolness of your house. We'll be there in like 4 minutes, Coke. Now I had to get her nails cut. I don't want her scratching my grandbabies, y'all. Child, it's so hot where I'm at where AC really ain't even doing no good. I don't want to lie to nobody. You alright? Oh, prayers, Pamela. What do you have, a window AC or central air? Child, Granny got central air and window ACs. My light bill last month was $600. I don't want to tell no lie. $600. You alright? Had to get you ready for the grandsons. I should have told them to cut their nails shorter. What the hell? See your hair? I just know they lying. Child, they ain't did nothing but cut the little tips off. Man, I knew I should have asked for that other lady. Boy, if that wasn't a wasted trip. You got something cut off. It must have been because your nails are brown. She couldn't tell where your line started at. I was gonna say something. I'm like, nah, she got this. And the other lady over there looking at me like, yeah, I usually do the nails. I'm like, no, she's with another dog. Trying to brush. That backfired on me. We're almost home. You're gonna be all right. Central Air, I needed Freon. It was $200 a pound. I didn't care. I was like, here you go. Amen. Amen. I just put a new window AC in. Because I'm telling you, Central Air, along the way the house is built, I done cut down all the trees. The Central Air ain't even doing nothing. It ain't doing nothing. I'm about to buy another AC to put. I'm like, ACs for every room, window ACs for every room. It don't really cool down in our house. That's why I hate I cut them trees down. That'd be the dumbest thing. But them trees, they was getting old, y'all. They was actually, one fell on the house. And I'm like, nah, I gotta cut these trees down. I know whoever grew them for a reason, but you know, I can't let the trees crush the house just because we're trying to stay cool. So I'm like, what are your pronouns, Dr. Hunter? What are your pronouns, baby? What are your pronouns? Why are you worried about what my pronouns are? What are your pronouns? How do my pronouns affect you? This is what I'm wondering. So you only affiliate with certain pronouns? I'm just trying to figure it out. Just let me know where you're going with this. Because I respect everybody and address everybody appropriately. As do my children. So I'm trying to figure out what is your problem. How about you say hello? Happy Thursday, Granny. Happy Thursday, chat. I mean, I'm just saying, if we gonna do it, gotta start and do it. So, does it matter if I'm a he or she? Does it matter if I'm a he or a she? Let's just be honest. Does it matter if I'm a he or a she? Because to me, it doesn't matter if you're a he or a she. And while you're throwing doctor behind it, I'm just, you know, I'm going to make it make sense, doctor. I mean, because you really ain't here to give me no physical exam. I don't pay you for nothing. You service nothing on this body. So I'm just trying to, so what you saying? So basically you're showing your real characteristic of who you are. Here goes another one of my children, child. I hope they keep it moving. I'm going to just wave. They beeped and they left. Yes. It doesn't matter what my pronouns are. And I'm sticking with that answer. And I think that's a very ignorant question. That means that you're not open to being caring and collecting to the human community. To you, it matters what their pronouns are. You can't speak to nobody unless they give you a pronoun. I mean, you don't like their pronouns. Might not be the answer you want. I'm just trying to figure it out. I don't care what your name is. You've already showed me you're ignorant. I don't care what your name is. And I don't care what you do. What you think because you're a doctor? You're better than anybody? First of all, I would think a doctor wouldn't even be asking those questions. Come on, you finna go in the house now. Get back in there. Listen, y'all, let me get off here. I got a lot of stuff to do. I don't want to waste nobody's time.